What's happening, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. If it is the first time you're touching down in this channel, welcome to Small Feet, Big Heat. We talk sneakers, we talk streetwear, and everything in between. Today, I'm coming at y'all with another sneaker review. However, we are switching things up just a little bit. So here I have the Empire City High V2 from OREE, New York. Those of you who saw my unboxing for these already know what it is, but everybody else will just be surprised. So keep watching. I want to say before I even get into the shoe, shipping was crazy fast on these. They dropped them, I believe, Monday, January 25th. These arrived the next day, Tuesday. They hit my doorstep before 2 p.m., which is crazy fast. And it's not just because the brand is based out of New York, because I order things that are coming from other places in New York all the time, and they don't arrive that fast. So I was definitely impressed by the logistics and how fast they were able to get these pairs out. I was also really impressed by the packaging. Putting that much effort into just the packaging shows a great attention to detail, so I wanted to make sure I showed it to y'all because people love to chop up these bootlegs as just, cheap Alibaba replicas and knockoffs, and that's not always the case. Some brands that are doing this is actually taking it to the next level. They're actually putting effort into their product. And for those of y'all that really watch the videos, not just the on foots, but really watch the videos when I'm giving my reviews, y'all know the details. That's what I love about sneakers. The sneaker itself is a silhouette that we're all very familiar with. Standard black outsole. The aging on the midsole is definitely very dramatic. It's a very dark cream or sail color, and I personally like the contrast between that aged look for the midsole and the lighter leather used on the upper. I know some people don't like that, but to each his own. I think it looks really good. The suede that's used on the upper feels pretty good. The leather is soft. These do not feel like cheap shoes. These were $189 plus shipping. So when I first saw that price tag, I was a little bit like, that's kind of high. But when I thought about Nike's pricing recently for Air Jordan 1s, it kind of falls in line with that, because if Nike kind of goes all out, special box, extra laces, blah, 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 they do end up charging, 180, 190. So these kind of fall right in line with that pricing. And I think for the quality and the fact that not a lot of them are produced, these are not being, mass produced, I think that's a pretty good price. The leather they chose to use also has a texture to it, so aside from being soft, it also just looks really good on the shoe. And easily my favorite part, of course, is the Statue of Liberty in the middle here. I'm gonna turn it this way so y'all can kind of get a better look at it. I think that is so cool, especially being born and raised in New York. That is my favorite part of the shoe. And also on the heel, you have this skyline on both sides, so on the front as well as the inside of the shoe, you have this New York City skyline. I think the details on this sneaker are so dope and well thought out. On the ankle of the shoe, there is the OREE New York logo, and that's actually pressed into the suede, so it does have some grip to it. There's some texture to it. This ankle up here, the sock liner, it's actually pretty heavily padded when you compare it to the Jordan 1. I think these actually have a little bit more padding. I'm interested in seeing how that's gonna affect the comfort when I do the on foot, and of course I'll come back and let y'all know about sizing and comfort for these. The tongue is nylon, which is pretty standard, and on the tag it says OREE New York. It has a little skyline behind it, and on the back of the tag it does say V2, since this is version 2 of the sneaker. This is the second sneaker that OREE New York has put out. The first model was leather, and this model is suede, and they do have a third model dropping soon. So if y'all like these, give them a follow on Instagram and keep up with them. Remember, I was talking about attention to detail, starting with the packaging to the little details on the shoe, and now the insoles. The insoles, any New Yorker out there is gonna love these. So this is actually the New York City subway map, and it's like that in both shoes. And these are not BS places. This is the actual New York City subway system. Not all of it, of course, because all of it wouldn't fit on a pair of insoles, but I think it's just crazy. I went to school on Ralph Ave. I used to get my hair done in Crown Heights. I know all of these places, so I don't know. I could be biased because I'm a New Yorker, and maybe that's why I really like these sneakers, but I think that they're dope. They also throw in extra laces, so you get the cream pair that's inside the shoe. There is a gray pair and a black pair, which I will show y'all all in the B-roll. I'm gonna go ahead and throw these on foot, and then I'll be back with my final thoughts. as y'all see, I'm back. I did try them on, walk around in them a little bit. I even pulled out my Jordan 1 UNCs to compare them to. And the first thing I want to say is these do have significantly more padding around the ankle. I looked at a lot of my Jordan 1s in the room. I didn't look at all of them, but I looked at a few of them, and they do have more padding around the ankle than my Jordan 1. So that was really nice. It did feel really soft, really cushiony. The insoles kind of felt the same. Walking around in them felt the same. But I will say, as far as sizing goes, sizing is a little bit off. These are a size 5, and honestly they fit like a 6, maybe even a 6.5. So it's definitely a good idea that I went that full size down, because had I got a 6, they would have been way too big. So I do have a little bit of space in these, but it's nothing crazy. And they come laced a little bit on the looser side than how I normally lace up my Jordan 1s. So that could also have something to do with it. Let me know down below in the comment section what y'all think of these. I'm really feeling them. I like them a lot. I'm definitely gonna get some good wear out of these, maybe even an outfit video if y'all be interested in seeing that. Let me know that down below in the comment section as well. The concept and the packaging are dope. The shoe looks really good. The materials feel nice. It really feels like I got my $189 worth. The one thing that I will say, and the one complaint that I have, is the sizing. They could tighten that up a little bit. But other than that, remember, if you enjoyed today's video, like, comment, subscribe, show a small YouTuber some love, and I'll check y'all out in the next one.